up, guys? Yeah, let me know if you guys can hear me or not. Is the stream quality okay and everything? What about now? Can you hear me? Still? How about now? Or how about now? Awesome. Just let me know if there's any feedback in the microphone or not. I have it on full blast. Sorry, it's my first time doing this, so forgive me. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing Asia Live Sunday to Thursday night. See if we can catch any good plays. But is the microphone feedback okay? No noise in the background or anything? All right. How's everyone's trading day today for New York? Caught some pretty good plays today too. Made quite a bit during New York. This was the first trade that I took today, this morning in New York. It's pretty crazy. Um, Waited for some manipulation in the open and just rolled up to this 1 hour fair value gap here. So targeting this 1 hour fair value gap over here, got it, and then boom. And then the second trade, I took a short because after we hit that 1 hour fair value gap, we formed like an SMT at the top with the YM, and then we're just targeting the it's called a hippo. Basically, whenever we have consecutive fair value gaps, the wicks that leave behind the fair value gaps is basically the hippo right here. So it's called a hippo. So that's what I targeted for my short here, and then we just sunk so much lower, but I only held up to my target, and then that's it. Pretty good plays today, and the reason I was bearish was because we formed this 4 hour swing high over here, right? And then we had a change in the state of delivery right here too. It's called CISD. And then just basically, in the morning session, just kind of confirmed bearishness. We had a lot of unfilled fair value gaps here, so naturally the market needs to, rebalance, and because we formed this swing over here, right, and then we had this premium and discount area right here, so we'll wait for prices to get into a discounted area, and then wait to see what kind of reaction we get after that. So that's what happened. We shorted into this, and then then after that, nothing else much to do during that day because it was just chopping around. Because the difficult part is that once we create this 10 a.m. 4 hour candle, right, we have to look at the high and the low of that candle, right? So we can get rid of all this shit here, and so we can look at the high over here, right? This 4 hour high, and then this 4 hour low, right? And then when you zoom in into the actual session, right? I don't know why my line disappeared. It's weird. But yeah. Anyways, it didn't raid any of these liquidity points, so that's why there wasn't many trades to take during PM, right? Because if there's no raid on liquidity, then there's no trade. So no trades for PM. I mean, it did bounce back up again and stuff like that, but without any kind of solid, rate, then it doesn't really matter. How's it going, Axel? So let's try to find some. Let's try to find a play today. The only thing for me is that just because we're kind of in a range right now, right? I want to see either this high or low get taken out first before we take a move. But looking at the hourly chart, we have this inverted hip over here. So this bearish hippo got inverted on the 1 hour chart. So, and it's bouncing, it's touching this this balanced price range over here too. So we have pretty good bias for potential bounce into this 4 hour high here. It's about 100 points. So, but let's see what the other indexes are doing too. Right, we can't ignore what's going on in here. So ES took out the high over here, and so did YM, right? So got some highs taken out over here and over here as well. But there is SMT, internal SMT over here. So this failed to break the high, and this broke the high, this broke the high. So it's kind of all over the place right now, so nothing too clean just yet. But ideally, because since ES ran up over here and tapped into this fair value gap right here, so I want to see what happens. Like if ES can come back up here maybe and reject, and then it can potentially retrace into this balanced price range down here. So hard to say right now. I'm mostly in New York session, but I don't generally like streaming New York session just because it's hard for me to concentrate. But let's see. Let's see if as time goes on, I might be trading it on live stream too. Okay, we're in this end dog area. So we're looking at the opening range for Tokyo. I call this the sushi range, and anytime we see like a break above the first 8 p.m. 50-minute candle, that usually leads to a continuation trade into the next DOL. So, but right now my eyes are just on ES right now. I want to see if it can bounce up to here, and it either rejects it, hits this FB zone to come back down, take out these external lows here. Because we do have a bit of a price imbalance on ES. So what a price imbalance is, that is whenever you have a low, right, and then whenever price comes down to raid any liquidity and it fails to take out the low, and it's in close approximation, then there's a good chance that whenever a bearish trade setup does occur, then these would be the targets on a short. So there's SMT with YM and the lows here. We did form a swing low. This high is still intact inside of this 5-minute fair value gap here. But notice how this new day opening gap that formed over here on today's open. So I just want to see if it can puncture through that. puncture through that and get to this 4-hour high over here. And then when it does that, then we can potentially look for a reversal down. But what trade did you guys take today during New York? I guess better yet, who got wrecked today? Because it was a little volatile. And it happens, you know, nothing to be ashamed of. You got cooked in longs. What did you take? Like at the open here? Because this flushed a lot of people out. A lot of people got wrecked pretty hard over here. That's fine, it's part of the game. The real edge in trading comes from how many times you got wrecked, but also what you're learning from those mistakes that you made that led to getting wrecked. And just constantly refining yourself, refining your journaling, everything. It's all, everything matters in trading. All those small little things. Is the video quality okay? Okay, we're heading back into the range now, the 15-minute opening range for Tokyo. I want to see if this fair value gap can hold. Because if this gets inversed, right, then there's a potential AMD play here. So we have accumulation over here, manipulation, and then further down for distribution. But nothing. Oh yeah. Saburi is a good model. Oh man, if this 15-minute fails to close above the 8 p.m. high, then might be chopping around for a bit then. Yeah, Asia can be hit or miss. I mean, last night we got a pretty good short. It was a pretty obvious DOL play, though. Turn this off right here. If we can get a 15-minute candle close below 081.5, that'd be really good. If it does that, then we can take a potential short once a bearish order block forms over here, and then a fair value gap after that. So it will look something like this. Get a close below this, and then carry a fair value gap in this range here, and then we can just go like this. Very, very easy peasy trade. Cause if anything bearish formed over here, we're definitely taking out these lows over here. The price imbalance, like I mentioned before. So that would be the use case scenario for a short, if it gives, right? We're not just chopping around in during sushi break time. It's nothing too concrete just yet. Not quite, not quite. Just because it flips this doesn't mean anything, right? It needs to flip it, and it also needs to close below this bullish order block right here. You see this bullish order block right here? Because like it even formed like an EOB, an enhanced order block right here, right? So it can easily just bounce, and then hit this high up here. And if it hits this high and continues to trend up, then then these highs are next, and then this high is next. So the direction is kind of all over the place, just because we're trapped inside our range, right? This is the 10 a.m. 4-hour candle, and we have the high and low of that 4 a.m. that 10 a.m. candle, and we're just stuck inside that range of it. So a lot of choppiness, a lot of fake out moves, and all that can occur during that time period until we take out one of these key liquidity points. But that's just how I trade, though, right? I'm very, very picky with how I trade. So, I know, like, if you have something better, then go for it. Don't listen to me. Because there are weeks where I think for the whole week I won't even touch anything until things get a little better. Like, I think 2 weeks ago, I think I only took like a one trade during that whole week. I'm just super, super selective on how I want to trade the market, and yeah, it's all about survivability at the end of the day. I mean, I could take big risks if I wanted to, but I mean, like, it's just not worth it for me anymore. So the good thing is that the 8:15 50-minute candle closed above the opening range high for Tokyo. So, and if this EOB right here holds, then could be trending upwards. So, because we have this fair value gap right here, right? And it seems to be holding. Let's get rid of this shit for now. Yeah, I mean, you could take a long here. I think, yeah, I made a swing low in the 20-minute chart as well, which is pretty good too. Did I create an SMT on the top here? No SMT. So yeah, this high could get taken out. This one right here. But I need to see more evidence. Like, just because it hit this fair value gap here doesn't mean shit. And I feel like that's how a lot of people get trapped too. Like, as soon as they see like a fair value gap format for like a like a stop hunt like this, right? The stops got hunted like this, but that's not the whole story though, right? You have to see some kind of evidence that, okay, price is bouncing off of this fair value gap, but are the candles telling you the story, right? Are they closing higher, engulfing the other candles? Because that's pretty important too. Yeah, it's just pretty low volume. Just not. This is very very slow session, but the range is still pretty good though. When you look at it from like it's almost 103 points, which is pretty good for Asia, in my opinion. Even if we can capture like 50 points in Asia, that's still a pretty good win in my opinion. Okay, so I like this right here. That's a very good reaction. Very good reaction. We completely engulfed this candle right here after bouncing off the 5-minute fair value gap. We keep wicking at the sushi high right here too. So this is setting up to be a pretty good trade. So what you could potentially do is along this right here. You want to keep the stop loss below the EOB. Then you want to target the high up there. So we can aim for a 2-to-1 here. Very good continuation. Yeah, this is going to bounce for sure. Actually, no, I would take the target to be here actually, because if this generally means that is bullish, and then whenever we see a bullish for back up like this, then it wants to head on to the next DOL, which is like this 4-hour high up here. All right, getting close to our entry. So I'm in. Around 133. I'm gonna add an extra one at the over here too at 122. If it wants to go down there, right? Just remember to size accordingly, right? You don't want to blow your entire account in just one trade, right? If it doesn't work out, then obviously you want to stick around for New York. Now, we need to see the 5-minute candle closing above this high now. Above this, these bodies over here. and then that'll be the final conviction to hold on to the trade. Okay, it also left band of fair value gap down here too. Second order filled. So now I'm in full position now. So as soon as it takes out this high right here, that's generally when you want to go break even, or reduce your risk, or even take a partial if you'd like. That's still 33 points, which is really good still for Asia especially. So I'm gonna sell 2 contracts up there. Reaches there. Just need a little pop up here now with this next closure. Just give me a little pop. Let's see what the other indexes are doing. Still pretty decent. It's forming the classic, the fan favorite bull flag right here. Everything's forming a bull flag right here. Even fucking YM is forming a bull flag. How can this not work at this point? How could this not work? What the fuck happened to the projections? The fuck? There we go. This end dog right here is the only crutch in this plan right now. Keeps fucking rejecting it. What? NQ's doing his dirty now. Come on, NQ. Come on. Luckily, luckily it didn't close below this body over here yet. Still 3 more minutes for this candle to close. There we go. Come on, let's go. The pop will come. Just a matter of time. We literally just need to pop over the end dog and close above it. Then the trade is going to be risk free after that. That's it. We have the bias and structure to support our idea. We just need to deliver now. My TP for the long is, well, first of all, I wanted to take out this price imbalance up here. So that would be the first target. And then the 4-hour high over here. 10 a.m. 4-hour high. So that would be ideal. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Look at that. We closed above the this close over here. Perfect. It's getting me giddy, all giddily inside now. There we go. Pump it up. Like, notice how, like, I was looking at this body over here and like praying that it wasn't gonna close over there, and then we ended up closing above this body over here, which is exactly what we're looking for. As soon as it hits this part right here, this high over here, then that's when you can go break even. Otherwise, hands off the trade, just watch. Now, let me ask you guys this, okay? How many of you saw this fair value gap right here got inverted and then got bearish? Or felt some kind of bearishness when you saw this fair value gap get inverted? It's okay. I'm not gonna judge anybody. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I guess I should post my screenshot too of my trade because don't want people to think I'm a bullshitter. Anyways, that doesn't matter. All right, so since we're bouncing off of this, you can reduce your risk into the midpoint of this fair value gap right here, just slightly below that, because now we don't want to see price come back down there now, right? We want to see an impulsive move up now and take out this high at least. And this is where you want to go break even after, and then take a partial as well, right? Pump it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Our sushi brothers are doing what our Americans bros can't do. Let's go, guys. Let's go. 25 bands now on Top Step. Let's go. So I'm gonna sell 2 up here. Alright, getting close to the first important level for us. Okay, first one hit. Now we go break even. Now we're officially risk free. Now we just enjoy the show. I don't care if it goes back down here. Doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't matter to me anymore. Oh yeah, look at that impulsive move. Beautiful, beautiful. How's that trade, guys? Come on. Who took this trade with me? Did seriously no one take this trade with me? Even after I gave my exact entry and everything. Come on, guys. Okay. And we closed above the newly opening gap too, so that's even better. First standard deviation is up here at around 170. The first GOL is going to be up here at around 188. And then we want to go all the way up here to this 4-hour high up here, which is exactly where is at the 2 standard deviation level. Easy money, guys. Just gotta wait for a few key things to line up properly, and then, you know, hold on to your balls and just go for it. That's it. Just fucking go for it. No, the only thing we don't want is price coming back down here. By the way, if you guys don't know, this is a T-Trade's fractal model indicator. This thing's the fucking goat. It's $49 a month, but it's so worth it. It cleans up everything so well. What up, Donovan? Just caught a banger long right now. What up, Gino? Man, you guys all came late. Nice. 8 p.m. every Asia session, starting at 8 p.m. We start when our sushi brothers start. No worries. Just make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and whatever bullshit YouTubers say, and just keep the notifications on. I'll be on every night at 8 p.m. Beautiful pump. Beautiful pump. So we're approaching this price imbalance right here. So this is another good level to take some additional profits off of here. So I'm gonna sell 3 up here, and then keep my runners up until the final target up here. Now, a good tip is like whenever you're in a trade, just go on just trading like this, right? Just watch a chart like this, because if you keep seeing your P&L keep fluctuating, then bad things start entering your mind, and then you start to make poor decisions. Let the trade run. Just let the trade run. That's it. We already have our confirmations here. We already have everything that lines up for us to be bullish. So now we just have to hold the conviction at certain targets. That's all trading is. If it doesn't work out, then that's okay. It doesn't work out. You fight another day. So we're getting close to this high up here. I'm gonna sell 3 contracts up there. Now let's see what the fuck is happening here. ES is falling behind. Wow, yes, come on. Usually you're leading during this session. YM is still trapped in its range, so this let's try. Let's hopefully we hit this level up here first, and then I'm curious to see what happens to YM, because everything's like breaking out and moving up. YM's like falling behind, so we don't want to see SMT form with this, which wouldn't be a good idea. Okay, next DOL coming right up. 60 points. I think I'm gonna sell 3 right up here. Yeah. I still run the crypto paid room. We actually banked pretty well. We took this trade right here. We're already up 2x on this one. And Triple V was a absolute like freaking crazy banger, but this shit ran up like fucking like 500%. long hold, and then we also took knock was another crazy trade too. Up here we got here easy 2x, sell your initials, risk-free trade or investment or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Bankers, this banker trade was amazing. 10x easy. Whoa, how many KTA? Crazy shit, damn. Got this low and then boom. 41% pump in like in a couple hours. Okay, so the DOL almost there. Just is starting to fuck around a little bit here now. I don't like that. I really want to see YM push up now too and join the rest of the gang. Did they even take out this high up here? Took out this high up here, but as we can see, ES is lagging behind. So we need to see ES take out this high at least. I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know, because when you look at the higher time frame, right? This thing's still insanely bullish, right? If we take out this high, and we start to make a new trend back up again, because this could just be like a simple retracement, right? Because the premium discount array of this range, right here, right? If you look at it like this. All it did was just rebalance back into a discounted area below this area right here, right? So, and then we bounce back up again, closed above the discounted area, which is the midpoint of the range, and now we're trying to trend back up again potentially. So, if this if this 4-hour candle right here, or the next 4-hour candle, if it can close above this 10 a.m. 4-hour high, then a swing low would be confirmed, and then that would mean that we'd most likely see either a continuation back up to new all-time highs, or we come back and retest this swing high up here, and then then I'd be interested to see what kind of reaction we get. Like, we come up here, and then or come back down like this, reject, because there's still quite a bit of there's a massive PDA right here that hasn't been rebalanced yet, right? So I would be interested in shorts into this range down here if it happens, right? Right now it's a mega bull trend, so I'm not gonna fade anything like that right now. Not a good idea. Okay, so we hit the internal lower here, so I hope you guys are at least out half of your position. Because like that's still pretty good, if you ask me. 50 points running Asia session is really good. We worked for this one right here. We worked for it. I'd like to hold through all this bullshit chop for like 30 minutes before it finally started to pump back up. So, the job well done. Now that the internal low got hit, let's see what happens. My stop loss is still at break even at 124, so I don't want to see it come back down here. Then obviously I'll get stopped out. The one thing I want to see it hold is that there's a 5-minute hippo that formed right here. So, I'd be comfortable with it coming back all the way down here as long as it bounces back up again. If we get a closure below this hippo right here, then I'd probably exit and just walk away with whatever. Still in it. I haven't ran away from this trade yet. Alright, that price balance got taken out. Just need to follow through with ES and YM now, and then we'll hit our target. Oh no, this ain't looking too good, in my opinion. I feel more confident if it can hit this 5-minute hip over here, and then I'd really like to see ES starting to follow with NQ. Because if this run can't take out this 4 hour high up here, then it's kind of doomed. Then I'm just gonna come back during um, New York. But because this current 4 hour candle took out the 2 p.m. 4 hour candle high, so there's a very very high chance of it taking out the 10 a.m. 4 hour high. All I care about right now is watching ES making a new high. It needs to make a new high. It needs to break above this high. Because if the weakest link can bounce hard, then this will bounce just as hard with it. Look at that pump. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. By the way, is my microphone seeing a lot of feedback or like some sort of like white noise in the background? Okay, good. Get rid of that shit. We're getting pretty close to our target, guys. I guess start trailing our stop losses now. We don't want to come back down here. So keep move. I'm gonna move my stop loss to 149. How about now? Is it better? I think it's just the microphone just picks up a lot of background noise, like ambient noise, which could be a little annoying for people. Unless there's some kind of way to reduce it on OBS. Okay. Now this is where the fuckery can start because now that ES took out this internal low right here, sorry, internal high. The only thing holding it back now is this high right here. See that there's an SMT forming right here, or it has formed. So this is when I would be extremely cautious and not want to overstay my welcome. Broadcan space edit alert. If you're here an hour early, ish, could have rode this along with us, man. But no worries, I'm gonna be on every night. Really need to see a push through on YM. But the real fun is in New York, where all the chaos is happening. That's where the fun is. This is more like casual, if we catch a trade, great. If we don't, then whatever. At least we're just chilling. All of us mentally ill people gambling our money. Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know about that breaker. It's it's kind of high up there. You know what I mean? Like we have this huge PD array right here, right? The breaker formed right here, 12 p.m. from from today's session. This is just a continuation trade from this bounce over here. That's all it is. I'm still in the trade. I just adjust my stop loss. I'm just trailing it for now. But honestly, it doesn't even matter at this point because we took profits already in these two zones over here. So it's a risk-free trade. So if I hit my stop loss, then that's okay. No worries. Not a big deal. Not a problem at all. By the way, it's just a question for everybody: is the stream lagging or anything? Because I think I set my bit rate to 20,000 kilobytes per second. So I don't know if that's causing any lag for anybody. I promise I'll have all this figured out this week. 'Cause I'm used to streaming on Discord, so it's just really simple streaming on Discord for me. $20. Holy shit. Uh, does anybody know how to get rid of that delay? Let me see. All right, so I guess everyone knows the drill. Just trailer stops and then aim for the target here. I actually gotta get going now. Thanks everyone for joining, and I hope everyone found this useful. We'll come back again tomorrow evening, same time at 8 p.m.